Sister Jawad from Jordan. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the program.
Wa alaikum assalam. Dr. Salah, I have a question. I proposed my brother's daughter with my son when he was at the age of 21. At this time, he said, okay, do whatever you like. But now he is 26 and he does not want to marry her. He says that I have no feelings for her as a wife.
That is your son.
But maybe I will not be able to keep her happy after marriage. Now, what should I do? If I refuse my brother, will I be sinful? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sister Jawad. And that question is due to be answered immediately as well. You should not force either party to marry a person whom he or she do not have feeling towards, or they are not convinced, or they don't have chemistry. When we say arranged marriage, is we introduce the groom and the bride and the man and a woman to each other in an Islamic, in a legitimate environment. But if there is no chemistry, even if everyone around them thinks they are a perfect couple, does not necessarily mean that they have to get married. There have to be feeling. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said to one of his companions upon getting married, انظر إليها فإنه أحرى أن يؤدم بينكما. He recommended that you should look at her. You should see from her what will convince you or help you to make the final decision. Yes, I'd like to spend the rest of my life with this woman. Same with her. But if there is no chemistry, you're saying that what should you tell your brother, and this is very embarrassing. Well, the embarrassment of not going through the process, even though there was a promise when they were young, is a lot easier than the embarrassment of divorce after having children. It becomes even worse. Sometimes you could see it coming. We know that they are not a good match. They are not compatible. They don't like each other. They don't have feeling. Or perhaps he or she have somebody else in mind. So if we force them as a result of that, we put pressure because I'm your mother. If you love me, if you obey me, you have to marry the girl whom I chose for you. In many cases, the person, to fulfill his mother's wish, will marry the woman whom he does not have any feeling towards. And eventually, this marriage will not last. So explain to your brother simply, Wallahi, I would have loved to have your daughter as my daughter-in-law, but it doesn't seem like my son is interested. He's losing, but we cannot push, we cannot force either one of them to marry again as well. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.